Hello, do-it-yourselfers. This is Eric at EB Automotive. I have a 2010 Ford Escape, and the customer complains that the battery's dead all the time. And there's usually two complaints. They also mentioned that when they take the key out of the ignition, it still chimes and the instrument cluster lights stay on. Now, I'm not verifying that the instrument cluster lights are staying on, but I do verify that with the key out of it, there are no keys in it right now. The keys are out. What I am getting, I already took the covers off of the instrument, or off of the steering column, the column shroud plastic stuff, so we can see in here. But if you do in fact look at the ignition switch right here, just by, everything's plugged in, nothing's unplugged. Just by wiggling this switch a little bit, which has a little play on it, I can get the vehicle to think that the key's still in it, which would cause a draw. I just had it going on here for a minute. Okay, so now with the key out, if I just touch this, it's chiming now. And if I just rotate this, there, chiming off. Right. If I can hold it here, it doesn't chime. And if I just push it in a little bit, it'll start chiming again. There we go. So there's actually two problems associated with these. You also have an ignition control module, which is right here, which is wrapped around the column. A little bit more difficult to get off. You have to take the steering wheel off and replace it, and it's rather expensive. But that symptom is usually a no start. When you turn the key, nothing happens, and what you have to do is push in on the key and turn it, and then it'll start. This issue here, a little bit different. They're complaining of a battery draw, and when the key is out, and again the key is out, no keys in it, the chimes still go and the instrument cluster lights stay on. I'm not getting the lights to stay on, but obviously I can get it to chime by just touching the ignition switch, which is right here. There, it's off, and now it's on, off, on. So I am going to chase this guy right here and see if this issue goes away. Like I said, there is an ignition module here which has an internal mechanism that will fail and cause it to not be able to start or crank. But in this case, there's also an issue with these ignition switches where they wear out at the end and they get wallowed out. There's actually a video on YouTube somewhere where the guy takes it off and shows you, and I may do that. But in this case, he's still chiming there. I'm going to go after this ignition switch before I chase that expensive module. And when I take this off, I'll send you a picture of it, and I bet you it's wallowed out there at the end where the insert goes in to turn the ignition switch on. Well, it's acting up pretty good now. There, acting up, off. All right, so I'll come back to you when I get this out.